How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. Not just the Red Hood, obviously. I do plenty of stuff on the channel, so go check out other things if you're interested in more manga. Anyway, we got chapter 12 today, so you know it's a good day, even though I'm a day late, which I don't say that too often anymore unless it's for a vacation, but hey, we're going to get past that. Anyway, no more being late. All right, so it might happen again in the future. You never know. Life is life. Anyway. So, Debonair is officially got somebody in a corner, and all of a sudden, a gaggle of people come running around the corner. Is that not a fun word to say? Gaggle. 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 Gaggle of people. It's a gaggle. Gaggle of people. Anyway, gaggle of people come running around the corner, and if you don't know what that is, it's a disorderly or noisy group of people, I think is the, actual definition. I looked it up a little bit ago just to make sure I wasn't using the word wrong. Anyway. Gaggle of people come running around the corner, and Debonair's like, God, this again, Jesus Christ, fine. So she literally just goes crawling out the window. I never thought of using just a heat-based ability in this way, but one of Debonair's favorite ways to use her heat ability outside of combat is using it to just climb up the sheer wall of the ironworks, because she can just kind of melt the metal a little bit until she can reach in and get a grip and keep pulling herself up. But yeah, she just climbs out the window, goes up the side of the ironworks, and Debonair's thinking to herself man, this is really annoying, really good strategy. They come at me with so many people, I don't have enough handcuffs for them, and we're in tight quarters, I can't just let my heat go, otherwise I'm gonna kill somebody. This is really, really annoying. She also thinks about the fact that by hunting the handcuffs, you naturally have a byproduct of saving more people. Because what are the chances that every time you run into Debonair, she's not hunting somebody currently? Pretty low. Some of the times when you run into her, she might just be in a hallway and you might find her and be like, get the handcuffs! Sometimes she's going to be, in the process of hunting somebody like she was just now. She gets somebody in a corner, you go to get the handcuffs, she runs away because there's too many people to handcuff, she doesn't want to accidentally kill anyone, so she runs away, you save that person, ask them if they'll join you. Not only does it help them with the whole numbers and strategy thing, but also, they're slightly indebted to you at that point. You kind of just saved them, so, there you go. So it's a good way to bolster your numbers, and it's just a good way to try and pass the test in general. We also know that they focused more people on Debonair, so they can try to have enough people around her because of her fire ability and the fact that she has to nerf herself just to participate in this. Then you have Grimm on the other hand. And we cut to Grimm. And yeah, she already knocked out that Mr. Cobbs dude from last time. I'm pretty sure Mario was knocked out too, unfortunately. Not really surprising though. I mean, Grimm is definitely more of a hand-to-hand fighter than he is. So yeah, we have Portion the Juggler, Velo, and Bonkers still around. So Grimm's talking the normal smack. Velo's telling everybody, yeah, Grimm is not like Debonair. She will just break your bones and be done with it. She's not going to kill you, but she'll just break your bones. So, yeah. Everybody, Portion's just looking at him what is wrong with you and your teacher? Y'all are weird. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, definitely not normal people. Definitely not normal people. Anyway, moving on. So, Bonkers ends up taking Velo and Portion and just shoving them into the elevator hey, I got this. Obviously, I think most of us are having the same reaction, why this extra chivalry and why are you trying to reduce your numbers when you're trying to deal with Grimm? So, yeah, we end up figuring out that Bonkers hasn't been trying to pass the test, and the guild has actually already gotten suspicious of him for this. But yeah, it turns out that, before we get into the backstory, yeah, Bonkers just shoves Velo and Portion into the elevator and sends it down. And then all of a sudden, Velo just pops back up okay, hang on, wait a minute, no. And Bonkers is just sitting there that was really quick. What? Did you go all the way down? No, you just climbed through the hatch in the roof. Shit, I forgot about the hatch. I always forget about the hatch on an elevator. You never think about it when you're on the inside. You never look up and look at the hatch man, I could climb out of that thing. But you always see it in the movies. And I forgot about the hatch. Damn this kid. Alright, so, anyway, we get to the backstory now. Bonkers' backstory is actually kind of BS, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of mad for Bonkers. So he was born into a wealthy family in a village that was getting trampled on because, well, it would just happen to be in the natural walking path of a giant. Apparently that just happens sometimes. Giants just walking along and they don't even know that they're killing like your entire family and village. That's kind of messed up. Anyway, hunters ended up stopping the giant and redirecting its course before it was able to stomp the entire village out. But there were still a ton of people left without homes, families, food, shelter, nothing. So a lot of people were being taken in by Bonkers' family. The place was pretty much filled up, but he was trying to be nice, and keep in mind he's only 13. So good job for being like a nice noble family, not like the typical kind of noble family we see in anime. Dicks. No, yeah, these people are actually pretty nice. Anyway, Bonkers is like, hey, those two can come in, they can stay in my room, it's fine. Turns out, these people were not looking for a room or anything, they were just looking to try and steal from this very wealthy family. Bonkers ends up walking in on them while they're trying to steal something from his room. Turns out it was a gold pocket watch with his family's crest on it. Bonkers, having the correct decision, I repeat, Bonkers having the correct decision. No, in all honesty, Bonkers ends up swinging on the guy in self-defense because he tells the people to stop stealing out of his room, you know, a normal thing to do. One of the guys pulls a knife on him, you know, an illegal thing to do, on top of stealing, which is another illegal thing to do. And on top of the legality of it, you don't come into somebody's home and steal from them. No. So yeah, no, you ain't coming up in my house. And now you're pulling a knife on me? Guess what? You about to get a lamp to the face. Yeah, a whole lamp to the face. Busted open and everything. Lights dude on fire, lights himself on fire. A minus on that one, Bonkers. Okay, he wasn't trying to light anybody on fire. But hey, I said go for it. I say, no, smack him with it. Smack him with a fire. Hit that dude with a fire fist and be done. But anyway, everybody starts freaking out at this point. Bonkers is freaking out because he's on fire. The dude who just got smacked with fire is freaking out because he's on fire. Bonkers is smarter than this dude because he grabs a vase and dumps it on himself. The other dude saw a window with rain outside and was like, that's my way out. Hops out the window and then dies because he falls to the ground. Not from the fire. He doesn't die from what Bonkers did to him. No, he dies because he's stupid. Okay? Yeah, he forgot he was on the second story. And yes, Bonkers' family gets blamed for all of this because the other dude that was with him said Bonkers pushed him out the window. Everybody just believed this dude. What? And they saw the watch in his hand. They saw the watch in this dude's hand. And then just immediately believe what this other guy tells him. That was obviously with him. Okay, quick note because I forgot to mention it. Bonkers had his throat scorched from the fire, so he couldn't verbally properly defend himself. That does not matter. You should not... There's no reason to look at a dude, be like, dead thief. Dead thief's friend. And not like at least, bare minimum, let this 13-year-old Kellenkin Bonkers, Clellenkin, I think was his name, Clellenkin Bonkers, his real name, not at least let this kid play charades for 5 minutes. You can't at least let this kid play a game of charades to defend himself? Like, alright, you got one round to prove your innocence. Not even that. Not even that. I can't, like... I can't even do that to defend myself? Okay, back to the video. Sorry, just had to put that in there because I forgot about the whole not being able to talk thing. Did not a single one of these people, and Bonkers was like, I guess they had pent-up stress to get out or whatever. I guess that's going to have to be their excuse because they're like, do we believe the child of a noble family that was probably defending himself who is half burnt to death? Or do we believe the thief who is friends with the dead thief that we know is a thief because he has the stolen shit in his hand? I don't know. So yeah, Bonkers goes on the run because he's like, well, I just ruined my family's reputation and people hate me, so I'm gonna leave. Eventually, he ended up making his way to the ironworks, and he's basically just spent his time taking free trips on the ironworks. So he just has room and board, all the stuff he needs to live a comfortable life with a ton of training on the side. And yeah, he doesn't have to worry about making money. He doesn't have to worry about being on the run. He doesn't have to worry about loan sharks or any of this stuff. He doesn't have to worry about living the scumbag life. He can just kind of take it easy and train really hard every day. So yeah, his plan was basically to lose the hunter's exam, let everybody else go on, hope everybody else passes, and then kind of just, go back to what he was doing, but be way stronger than he used to be. So now when debt collectors come around, he can just like, no, I'm not paying. Bye. And he can just leave. So yeah, Velo obviously is not okay with this idea. Velo obviously is very sad from hearing that backstory because yeah, Bonkers did dirty. He did dirty 100%. That, like, there's no other way to spin it. He got done extra dirty. And now he's just on the run. So yeah, Velo's like, no, that's not happening. You're not going to be a side character. You're going to be a main character, Bonkers, because Bonkers starts talking about if this was a story, I wouldn't be a main character. I'd just be a schlub or schmuck or whatever. Once again, talking about this story like it is a story. We're doing that a lot. Let's keep it up. I want to see that like go somewhere, actually. I don't know. That'd be strange. Interesting. I would like it. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah. Velo steps up. He's like, nah. You're going to do it with me, man. We're going to do it together. We're going to become hunters because we're friends. Yeah, you're not a jerk. I mean, you're kind of a jerk, but I'm not crying. I'm holding it back. We're going to become hunters. Oh, cool pose to end the chapter. And yeah, we end the chapter on that. Velo is obviously pulling him up with him. And now I guess we're getting Velo and Bonkers versus Grim next chapter? I have no idea what is going to happen. I have no idea. I don't know how the three of them, because Portia's still there, I believe. I don't understand how the three of them are going to handle Grim. But hey, man, I don't know. Maybe they got something up their sleeve. Who knows? So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a decent chapter. It wasn't my favorite. Granted, there's only 12 of them, and they've been, like, really good so far. So, it was fine. It was a decent backstory for Bonkers. I feel for him, because, like I said, got done dirty. But anyway, he got done dirty, and I got done with the video. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.